Hi everyone, this is Emma speaking. Thank you so much for being part of the Bronte Beach Syndicate this year. Bronte had a pretty amazing year. As an 8-year-old, she moved up to the advanced level and the 4-star level and finished out with a 4-star long uh, qualifying score and top 10 finish, so that was really exciting. Here's some video from her first 4-star, which was at the international event in Unionville. And as you can see, she just came on a ton this year, from being quite green at the level to being incredibly confident. And I still think this particular round at this event was probably the best she's ever gone, and frankly the best I've ever felt on a course of this level. So it's incredibly exciting to have a horse like Bronte in my life, and hopefully you enjoy having part of her in your lives as well. I would like to use this video a little bit to go over our hopes and goals for next year, and just to give you a little bit of a roadmap as to where we hope to be going. So now that the horse has done one 4-star long, she needs to do at least one more 4-star long as a qualifier to get to the 5-star level. We're not in a major rush to get her to that level, but considering how easy it's been for her this year as a young horse to move up, I think she has a huge amount of talent and ability to get to the 5-star level in a year or 2 years, which obviously is the ultimate goal and the pinnacle of the sport. So in pursuit of that, and sorry, this is a compiled video, so we're getting some other horses, I guess, in it from the live stream. But in pursuit of that goal, we're going to aim, our big aim for the spring is going to be the 4-star long event in Bromont, Canada, which happens in June. That's a very prestigious event, and in my opinion, the hardest 4-star long one can do. So I think if we can really prepare her well for that and get a good run there, we'll have a great kind of gauge on her confidence and her experience. If she feels super green at that event, we'll probably do another 4-star long. If she makes it feel like a piece of cake, she may very well be ready for the 5-star level. But as many of you know, with these horses, you sort of have to take things one step at a time and not have your plans set in stone. As I shared with you as well, we are declared to campaign for the games, the World Equestrian Games in Bretoni, for the Australian team, which is a big honor just to be considered. So that will be kind of in the back of our minds as well. But realistically, she's kind of a young horse for that level, and I need to also gain experience before really being in true consideration for the team like that. So we're going to kind of give it a good go and see if we can get the best results possible, including, for example, really trying to nail down the dressage, get the dressage scores reliably into the 20s at the 4-star level, and get her a little bit faster on cross country. She's not really got many weaknesses, I have to say, for an event horse. You know, they have to be a jack of all trades, and she's pretty phenomenal in all 3 phases. But one thing that I've done moving her up is not to make her go too fast yet on cross country. I've just wanted her to understand the questions at this level before pushing her for the time. I think she has the ability to make the time, and she obviously has a huge step and a great gallop, so I don't think there's a limitation there. But as we kind of produce the horses. We have to do it in sequential steps, and I chose this year to just go a little bit slower, especially when she felt a little green. And I'm hoping next year, if she comes out as well as she did, for example, in this video, and she feels as good as she did this fall, that I'm able to just add in that next ingredient of a little bit more speed so that she can be more competitive, because the goal for sure is to be able to finish on the dressage score. And we work so hard on getting the couple of points shaved off the dressage score. So if we can make the time and not add any penalties to that, we definitely will do that. So I'll be in touch, obviously, about more detailed plans for the spring events and what we're doing and where we're going, so that if folks are close to those events, you can maybe come and watch her in person and see Bronte in the flesh. But we'll be doing probably 3 or 4 preparation runs before Bromont, and we'll be doing also some straight dressage shows and some straight jumping shows. My goal would be to get her to the meter 35, meter 40 sort of small Grand Prix next year. She did one meter 35 last year and did very well. So I think that's an important part of her cross training and getting her to be competitive and sharp in the ring, so that, on the big occasions when the show jumping matters a lot, she can deliver the goods, which she's, been doing all of this year. So needless to say, I'm super excited about this horse. I sometimes can't believe that I actually have her and have the opportunity to ride her. It's been an incredibly fun journey from the beginning, from when she was 5, and for sure she lets her opinions be known sometimes, definitely on a daily basis, but she's been doing really well. We've been doing a bit of flat work and hacking, and in the new year we'll start getting her fit again and kind of ready to go for next season. So thank you so much for being part of the journey. I hope that you've enjoyed, being a part of Bronte's journey, and obviously a part of my journey as well. It's a real privilege, and I feel really lucky to have your support. If there's anything that you feel like you'd want, or any kind of feedback that you have for the syndicate, I'm really happy to talk about that, because I want this to be a valuable experience on both ends. So if you'd like different content or more content or less content, if you think that I am too annoying and send too many messages, just, let me know. I want this to be fun for everyone, and I'm really grateful again to have your support. So with that and the kick of Bronte's hind end, we will be in touch again in the new year, and have a great holiday, everyone. Thanks.